During our visit, we discussed the importance of a secure 5G wireless network and the need for this emerging technology to be a tool for freedom, progress, prosperity, not to do anything where it could be even conceived as a conduit for suppression and censorship.
March 23rd, 2020, the president signed into law S893, the Secure 5G and Beyond Act of 2020, which requires the president to develop a strategy, quote, one, to ensure the security of next-generation mobile telecommunication systems and infrastructure of the United States, and to assist allies and strategic partners in maximizing the security of next-generation mobile telecommunication systems infrastructure, right? There's, these are always the boilerplate, and of course, even that in itself sounds like something that could mean to apply to people outside of this country, but it says, and then, of course, the broadband deployment accuracy and technological availability act, or the Broadband Data Act, which requires the Federal Communications Commission to issue rules relating to the collection of data with respect to the availability of broadband service. Scientific America, we have no reason to believe 5G is safe. That was back in October of 2019. But look what it says. How does 5G affect the body? Again, I can't stress this enough. This is the surface level. This is Google. First page, not even on a link yet. How does 5G affect the body? It says some 5G pundits contend that the new network generates radio frequency radiation that can cause DNA and lead to that can damage DNA and lead to cancer, cause oxidative damage that can cause premature aging, disrupt cell metabolism, and potentially lead to other diseases through the generation of stress proteins. I mean, it goes on and on and on. Is 5G? Of course, the government says it's good, that 5G is safe, but why does everybody else say? Why? So this comes to the point. Are we going to listen to what the government tells us or what the scientists around them are saying? Guys, this is outrageous. This is really crazy stuff, and it's happening right now.
5G fifth generation technology promises faster download speeds and conveniences that most of us have never dreamed of, but will also be blanketed with a new type of radiation called millimetre waves. Health experts are warning about the rising risks with a 5G rollout.
It's not been made clear to the public that 5G won't just be another number and letter on your cell phone. It requires an entirely new infrastructure of thousands of small cellular antennas to be erected throughout cities where it's going to be installed.
What would 5G infrastructure look like? Small cell antennas could be placed as close as every third hydro pole. Scientists from 42 countries are now warning their governments about the emerging health problems associated with wireless radiation, and Canadian doctors and scientists have added their voices.
The most prevalent symptoms include headache, fatigue, decreased ability to concentrate, tinnitus, irritability, and insomnia. Impacts on the heart and the nervous system are also of great concern.
Dr. Rena Bray has been working at the Provincial Environmental Health Clinic for 15 years and seen the number of people suffering adverse effects from electromagnetic exposure rising.
We are concerned that the upcoming introduction of 5G will significantly increase the proximity and extent of exposure to microwave radiation in Ontarians. We predict that the number of people who develop the symptoms I just mentioned will rise in the places where 5G is first installed.
But the bottom line is it not alarming in and of itself that Donald Trump is going to sign into law a bill about 5G under the guise of all of this, while we are not okay with this, right? This is pushing it forward, understand? Secure 5G and Beyond Act, right? This is meant to drive this forward. We are now implementing a strategy about how to put this into our country. It's already happening, by the way. That's what's so ridiculous. This is just simply laying the path, because as we can see right now, it's already being placed around this country. It's happening, and it's alarming.
How much money has the industry committed to supporting additional independent research? And we're talking about research on the biological effects of this new technology.
There are no industry-backed studies to my knowledge right now.
So essentially, the answer to my question, how much money? Zero.
I can certainly follow up with you, Senator. To my knowledge, there's no active studies being backed by industry today.
Anybody else know of industry commitments to back research, fund it, support it, to ascertain scientifically the health effect?
Well, I'm not aware of any.
So there really is no research ongoing. We're kind of flying blind here, so far as health and safety is concerned. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, sometimes silence is more telling than anything else, right? They know they're not doing what they're supposed to. Didn't care to say a word about it. We're flying blind. Is that what you do with something that's very clearly unsafe, that all the studies are showing is unsafe, but yet the government keeps telling you, no, it's safe, trust us. But we haven't done any studies on it, but we're totally safe. Don't worry. Now we're going to secretly install them in all your schools while no one's paying attention. Guys, there's something going on here. Now, whether you want to think this is more the focus of the whole thing, or this is just something, yet again, that's being forced in under the guise, or under the cover of what's going on, either way, it's happening. And it's really crazy that this is being forced in as one of any number of alarming agendas that are happening right in front of us. There's something to this, and something is happening. To the point to where there are individuals in California who are now saying, like literally signing petitions to say, do not do this under the cover of coronavirus. And when you ask these people, apparently, as I understand it, these people were given mandates to keep it quiet because conspiracy theorists gave it a bad name. So we don't want to worry everybody, but we're not going to tell them. That's crazy.